Hey everybody, this is Lorelia, and today I have a very good topic. It's something that is often not discussed in in the world of personal credit and personal finance. But you know me, I'm always somebody who wants to tell you the things that aren't normally discussed. And that has to be, what is the FCRA and what is the FDCPA? Now, before I begin, I want to introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Lorelia Brown-Phillips, and I am the Amazon best-selling author of Jumpstart Your Credit, How to Settle and Negotiate Your Debts in 10 Steps. Okay, so you're wondering, okay, Lorelia, what is the FCRA? Without confusing you with that crazy acronym, the FCRA, and why you need to know this, it stands for the Federal Credit Reporting Act. What does that mean? You may be wondering. Well, that acronym was created by the FTC. I think we all know what the FCC is. That's the Federal Trade Commission. They have different, I would have to say, agencies that handle certain things for consumers. The agency, which is part of the FCRA, which is the Federal Credit Reporting Act, is the area in the statute and law that helps you to go to a credit reporting agency and inform them why they legally have to report things on your credit report that is true and not misleading, as well as it has to be true. I can't stress that enough. There are so many consumers out there that have a large portion of derogatory information on their credit report. And so what happens is that credit reporting agencies appear to the public as if they are the government. So what happens is that many consumers take what the credit bureaus tell them as truth. Let me share this with you. The credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, is like any other public company. They're in the business of making money. And they also are in the business of you having bad credit. What does all that mean? What it means is that most consumers will not fight credit reporting agencies back. They'll see the stuff on their credit report and they'll assume since it's on there, they don't have any rights to dispute it. And I'm here to share with you that that is not the case. Credit bureaus, this is not to shame them in any way, but they're not the government. They're just a public company. They're in the business of making money. They have shareholders that are looking to make a profit. They make a profit with having your information not in the best light. Because what you don't know is that all that information is sold. Have you ever wondered how do you get all those credit card offers in the mail? Have you ever wondered how that dealership that's 5 miles away from you, up the street, in the next town over, how they get your name? Well, see, all that information that's solicited to you comes from, a lot of times, from the credit bureaus. And so you may be wondering, well, Lorelia, how does this help my credit? It helps your credit because you as a consumer need to learn the law. You need to know what the FCRA can help you, which stands for the Federal Credit Reporting Act, and how to leverage that law to help you to increase your credit score. If you have derogatory information or bad information on your credit report, you need to do something. I'm going to pause for a second, and now I'm going to go to the next point of this video. In the beginning of the video, I talked about the FDCPA, the Federal Debt Collection Practices Act. And what does that have to do? That is the part of the FTCPA, of the FTC, that oversees how debt collectors should correspond with you. That is why I said in other videos, and I may link it to this one, that they are not to harass you, threaten you, call your neighbors, call your job, report any derogatory information on your credit report. But this is it. Most consumers, and I'll say 90% of the public, maybe even 80%, don't even know this. They don't even know how to leverage the laws to help them. Most consumers don't even know that there are governmental agencies that are there to help them. And that is why I'm sharing with you this information. Governmental laws. So the next time you see something that is wrong on your credit report, you have the right to fight it. You have the right to dispute it. You have the right to have it removed. If it can't be proven, it should not be reported. Same way with the debt collector. You as a consumer have a right to dispute anything that a debt collector brings to you. You have a right to dispute what a debt collector may say you owe. So like I said, this information can truly help you financially if you become a student of the game. Now in my book, I actually talk about it in chapter 4. Which you see, the FDCPA, the FCRA, and the 2009 Credit Card Act. I talk about it in that chapter. I talk about why it's so important for you to understand this relationship. So I'm going to end this video right here. I'm already close to the 8-minute mark. Like I said, I know it's probably a bit, not the most interesting part of your personal credit, improving your credit score, getting rid of debt collectors, but it's very informative. And you know what? If you know somebody who is struggling financially, who is dealing with low credit scores, can't get out of debt, dealing with debt collectors, share this video with them. And what I also want you to do is go to my website, www.jumpstartyourcreditbook.com. So once again, this is Lorelia. Look forward to talking to you in the next video. Bye-bye. Subject that I've been seeing trending online. And so before I begin, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Lorelia Brown-Phillips, and I am the